face.
What is up, guys? Welcome to T-Town Raids. My name is Travis. Today we are going to look at how to use some bowlers, or maybe some new ways to look bowlers at Town Hall 9. Just wanted to take a second and tell everyone who's watching my videos I appreciate it and thanks for watching. So let's go ahead and jump into the warlog so we can get this attack. We're actually on a kind of a bad streak here, but that's not for this video. I'm going to scroll down here. And this is actually, let me jump into it, hit replay here so we can look at the army and talk about the army, talk about the strengths, and talk about some of the weaknesses here. And as you can see, I'll go over the army composition real quick. 7 healers, CC bowlers, that's really the meat of the army. Valkyries and hogs is kind of up to you. I like it paired with Valkyries. Really the troop that you get, the space that you can take and mess with is the hog riders there. You might be able to use balloons or extra Valkyries or baby dragons, kind of whatever you'd want. But let's talk about what the troops are for. The healers are for 4 of the healers. You're going to drop 4 healers and your archer queen. And you're going to archer queen walk in one direction. So you're going to drop your archer queen with 4 healers, let her walk in one direction. My plan was actually to go this direction. And so once that you know for sure that she's going that direction, you're actually going to drop your bowlers and 3 healers on the other side so that your bowlers go in. It's not necessarily if your bowlers go in or not. You're just really wanting to cut the funnel for your Valkyries. Yeah, I actually prefer when they go in, but actually when they go around, it's just fine too, because they're actually going to clean all the stuff on the outside here. But once that funnel is nice and created, you can go ahead and drop your Barb King and your Valkyries in, and it doesn't really matter what the CC is. If you use one of your heals and your poison spells, it's not going to take down your Valkyries. Your Valkyries can survive through it. You'll actually see that this CC is full of minions and 2 balloons, which could be pretty deadly to Valkyries, but the poison goes ahead and takes care of it. Once that the kill squad pushes through here, you got 8 hogs or whatever you decide to bring to kind of just send them in whichever way you'd like, and I recommend probably one of those 2 ways. But as you can see, I actually do send my hogs in from this angle. They get 1 defense and then get bombed, so I actually completely wasted them. But that is kind of the nuts and bolts of the strategy, and let's go ahead and just clear all this off so we can watch it. Alright. So as you can see, the first step in the strategy is you're going to queen walk in one direction. So what you're going to do is just drop 4 healers on your queen. The reason I had decided to queen walk from this way is because of this. Oops. Sorry, guys. Is because this air defense right here is actually reachable by the queen. This one was out of reach, so I didn't want her to go ahead and go down. But if you're going to have an expo and point defense on your archer queen, even if she's level 30, you're going to need some rages. So that's why I had brought the rages. As you can see, the rage is going to go ahead and put her all the way back up to full health, so there's no problem. She's going to take down 3 point defense, which is huge. Once I know that my queen is definitely going to the north, I'm going to drop the bowlers. They're going to create the second half of that funnel. I was hoping they would actually path up after they got this next storage, but they decided to path down because of all the buildings they had killed behind it. But I went ahead and dropped my Barb King, followed up by my Valkyries. I'm going to go ahead and poison that archer queen to slow down some of the damage. Looking back at that probably wasn't a good idea. She's only level 10, but watch, the CC comes out. What you're going to do is drop a heal on your Valkyries. That is enough for them to survive, and then drop the poison on their head. That'll go ahead and take care of all of the air troops, especially minions and balloons. They're not that tough. And as you can see, the air defense are firing on my healers, but I've got 7 healers, and what the healers are actually going to do is they're going to transition to the Valkyries and the Barb King really nicely, and they're going to provide a whole lot of tanking. As you can see, I decided to send my hogs in on the right. I should have sent them in on the left. I was kind of going by reaction, just seeing where I could send them in. I thought I could avoid that bomb, but since I had already used my heal, I couldn't, and those hogs go down instantly. I only got 2 defenses, so such a waste. But as you can see, healers have transitioned to the Valkyries, and the Barb King went ahead and sent a minion in to clean up since that expo was on ground, but the air trap got it. So basically the only thing that is left is the Valkyries, Archer Queen, Barb King, but the healers on the Barb King and the Valkyries are going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here because it's just no real spell usage or anything to gain other than just watching the cleanup. So as you can see, even though the raid did not go perfectly, look, the healer even transitions to the archer queen there at the end. There's just so many healers that they just transition from the troops that they need really nicely. And this attack strategy is actually fairly easy, but this is one of the more effective ways that I have been using bowlers lately. One thing to worry about is since you're queen walking and bowler walking, there is a time issue, so you kind of have to be not fast but efficient. So all right guys, that's it for today's video. If you have liked the content, go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and help me out, hit that subscribe button. Lastly guys, leave me a comment. I have a lot of requests for these bowler videos, so that's why I made this one. So just let me know what you want to see and what you like to see, and that's what I'll try to create for you. Alright guys, this is Travis from T-Town Raids. Peace.